It is the 1st of July, which means it's my birthday month. My birthday is July 23rd, and I am turning 26. I just wanted to make a video where I'm giving advice, 25 life lessons from me to you. Don't over pluck your eyebrows, because guess what? Sometimes the hairs you pluck out when you're younger will not grow back. So it's really good that I'm a makeup artist, because if not, I'd be screwed. Do your best in high school. Try your absolute best. Do your homework. Go to class. Get help from your teachers if you're struggling, and apply for college. Try not to fall in love at such a young age. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be like the first thing I tell my daughter. Some things are just inevitable in life, like things are gonna happen, you are gonna fall in love, so maybe it's kind of pointless that I'm telling you this, but it's kind of like I'm getting older, so I kind of feel like I'm gonna be siding with the moms now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm at that age now where I want to prevent younger kids from making the same mistakes that I did. And not that I regret anything. My first love was a great guy and whatever. But if you could just stay away from boys and just focus on school. I feel like I'm being such a mom in this video. There are gonna be boys the rest of your life coming in and out. You're gonna meet guys in college, potential doctors. In order to have good friends, you must be a good friend. I think that is so important. If your friend needs you, then you need to be there for your friend. If your friend texts you and he or she is upset, you need to text them back. My friend Nabella here on YouTube, Nabella Noor, that girl is the perfect example, and it's crazy because she lives across the country and there's a 3-hour time difference, but if I ever need Nabella, she is there for me. Like, always. Like, if I text her and she knows it's important, she texts me right back, and vice versa. And I think that that is so important, and I really value that. I'm grateful. So if you want a friend like that, you need to be that friend. Don't forget about your friends when you get into a relationship. It happens to a lot of people, so don't feel bad if you are that person and you're watching this, because I get it, stuff happens, and that was kind of me at one point too, actually. I kind of shut everyone off because it's so easy to just get into your relationship. Honestly, you guys, it's not cool to forget about your friends and to be all about your boyfriend or all about your girlfriend. First of all, it's not healthy. What are you gonna do when something goes wrong with your boyfriend or your girlfriend and you need your friends? Like, who is the one that's gonna be there for you? Your friends. They're the ones who are going to help you get over them if you end up breaking up. They're the ones that are going to distract you. They are the ones that you are going to need to vent to when you want to talk about something. Learn how to cook. For the longest time, I didn't know how to cook. I can't sit here and say I'm like this chef. I cannot make like more than like 10 different meals or anything like that. I keep it very simple, but I get by. It's healthier. It's cheaper if you just go to the grocery store and you buy a bunch of stuff for the week. There's just no better feeling than like making something yourself and then like tasting it, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Save your money. Oh gosh. I've been working since I was 16 years old. I should have like $500,000 in my bank account, and I don't. And the best way to do it is every month, just put a certain amount of money into your bank account and just don't touch it, no matter what. Travel, travel, travel. This is so important, so vital. We live on a planet and it's just floating in outer space. A lot of people are just staying in the same place, and it's a waste. This ball that's just floating in the universe is our home, and I think the most beautiful thing we can do is just discover it. Buy one designer purse. I don't want to sound like I'm materialistic or anything like that, because I'm really not. I think that every woman, by the time she is 25, should have a good designer purse. It's just gonna last you so much longer. I know that's not really like a life lesson, but it just wouldn't be an Alba video without me including like some type of fashion in it. Take care of your hair. I thought that it was okay to wash my hair every day. I thought it was okay to blow dry my hair every day. Washing and blow drying it every single day, not using a heat protector. I take biotin pills every single day, daily vitamins, which I know helps with my hair growth. Try to air dry your hair as much as possible. But like I said, I'm gonna make a separate video, or else I could just talk forever. Think of getting to know people as networking. The larger your network, the better. You have no idea how grateful I am that I know so many different people. And because I've been this type of a person where I like meeting new people and I just love working with others and I love helping them. I have gotten so much help in return and I'm so grateful. So don't be afraid to be that person when you're at a party or you're out with friends. Like, introduce yourself, get to know other people, and take a genuine interest of who they are and what they're doing, because you never know how they could affect your life. Try different foods. Now, it's kind of funny that I'm saying this because I don't like seafood. I will eat it if I have to eat it and I'm hungry, but it's just not my favorite. However, I have a funny story. I went to LA last month and my friend took me out and we went to dinner and he wanted to get the octopus, and I was like, what? I don't even eat fish and you want me to eat octopus? And I was like, you know what? Order it. I couldn't believe I was saying that, but I was like, order it. Order it. Let's see how it tastes. It was so good, you guys. It was so good. And it tasted like steak almost. Become friends from people of different backgrounds. I just don't think there's anything more beautiful than getting to know somebody who's so different. Being a cultured person will never go out of style. Get professionally measured for your bra. I have been wearing the wrong bra size for the past like 4 years, which is why I'm making this video. It just started to fit me a little tighter, but in my head I was like, no, I'm always a 34B. Like, I would go to the store and I'd always get like 34B, 34B. No, I'm not. I'm like a 36C, and I had no idea. I'm actually wearing it right now and it's the most comfortable thing ever. So you might think it's weird that I wrote this, but I said to carry jumper cables in your car because you just never know. And in the past few months, my car's battery has definitely died like 4 times, which means I need a new battery because it's been 5 years since I bought my car. But not everybody carries jumper cables in their car. I do, and I've never needed to borrow any, but I have thought to myself in that moment, like, what would I have done if I didn't have these things? Have good manners. Manners are so important. Having good manners says more about you than it does about the person who you are talking to. So even if you don't like them, you're always representing yourself, always be polite. And my biggest thing are hellos. Like, I just think it's so rude if you're out in a group and somebody comes and they only talk to the person that they know and they don't even bother introducing themselves, or the person who they're talking to doesn't bother introducing you guys. Like, come on, don't be that person. I love it when I'm walking and a stranger just smiles at me. It just makes me feel like happy, just because we live in a time where that's not really common anymore, and it's pretty sad. Express gratitude. I am so big on this. This is like what I live by. If somebody does something for you, and especially if they didn't need to, it is so important to be grateful and to say thank you and to let them know, like, hey, you are appreciated. Thank you, because nobody owes you anything and nobody needs to do anything for you. So appreciate the people in your life who are there for you, who do things, who go out of their way to make you happy, because it's so important, and it's even more important for you to acknowledge that and to be grateful. Living with a grateful heart is going to make you a better person, believe me. Tip well. If somebody does something for you and they do a service, tip them. Being a makeup artist, I can strongly relate to this, and I'm always grateful when I get tipped. And I'm not even saying like go out of your way. Even when people have given me like $3, I've been like, oh, thanks. I have been a waitress before, so I know how that is. I mean, of course, it's different if like they give you like terrible service. It's not easy being on your feet all day dealing with hungry people. Like, I can hardly deal with myself when I'm hungry. Get out of your comfort zone. That's just very vague, but I believe that it makes you a better person. Whether it means you're going to join a fitness competition. Lately, I have so many friends in my life who are doing like bikini contests, and I think it's amazing because I did a pageant before, so I know the feeling of preparing to be on stage in your bikini, and there is nothing like that pressure and just knowing you're gonna get judged on your body. Of all things, your body. And props to anybody who does anything that they just normally wouldn't do. You wouldn't believe how much you grow as a person when you try new things and you do something that you never thought you would do before. Always give people the benefit of the doubt. I think that it's really easy to get irritated with people. Like, for example, if you go to Starbucks, I love how I said Starbucks, and you didn't get the best service ever, let's just say, right? They're kind of rude to you, whatever. Sometimes you just have to let stuff like that go instead of trying to like argue with that person or give them an attitude back. If anything, I love to kill people with kindness. I love to do that. So I'd rather be that person and give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, hey, maybe you are just not having a good day and you hate your job and something is going terribly wrong in your life. You just never know. You just never ever know what the next person is going through. Eat healthy and drink water. I'm trying to get better at drinking water. Actually, I have gotten better at drinking a lot of water, and it does wonders to your skin. I'm not saying go on a strict diet, and I'm not saying go to the gym like crazy, but if you just make smarter choices, you will notice a huge difference anywhere from 6 months to a year, because I've already noticed a huge difference, and I just plan to keep on going. Tell people how much they mean to you. I don't know, maybe this is just me and my sensitive side, but if you are somebody in my life who I really value and I really love, I'm always going to tell you how much you mean to me. We're here one day and the next day we can be gone. Life can be incredibly short. Stuff happens, and the worst feeling ever, I think, is to feel like, wow, I never got to tell that person how I felt. Do what you love and follow your dreams. I will tell you that until the end of time. If you ever need somebody to remind you to follow your dreams, just ask me and I will tell you. Life is too short to do something that you don't want to do. And if you believe in yourself, that's all you need. You need to be your best friend. So that ties into number 5, which is love yourself. I know that seems very obvious. We see it all the time on Instagram and Instagram quotes. It's so easy to say it, but to actually do it is a different story. You have to constantly remind yourself of what you deserve and how you should be treated. If you know that and you know your worth, then you will just never settle, and I wouldn't want any of you guys to ever settle for less. So don't ever feel guilty for putting yourself first, because you have to. And I'm not saying to put yourself first in like a selfish way, but you have to make sure that you're okay. And whatever you have to do to ensure your well-being, do it. So this is probably a really long video by now, but I hope you enjoyed my 25 life lessons. I can't wait to turn 26. I mean, it's like I can, but I can't. I cannot believe that in 4 more birthdays, I'll be 30. But hey, 30s are like the new 20s now, so it's okay. Okay, anyways, I have to go. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.